The world is never going to be the same again.
I'm worried about the world.
The mass chaos and crises that there was in the world, it's going to be just like that now.
This is not an accident.
How long is it going to last? Longer than even for those of you that have some cash in the bank, way past your cash reserves.
Out of 100 people, 4 will get the message.
This thing isn't going to be over in a few weeks. This thing isn't going to be over in a few months.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today with the most bullish presentation you guys have heard from me in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but when I saw this posted by Kevin Cage a couple days ago, I lost my mind. The reason is because I have seen this potential playing out in this market for a while. But now looking at it right in my face, that's one of those things that makes me realize how special this asset is. The longer XRP coils up, the more aggressive this move is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, when we look, we can see that XRP is most likely going to make a move similar to what it did in 2017-2018, where it had 3 upward trends. You see, guys, this little move we made to $2 right here, that was nothing. That looks like it was this tiny little move right here relative to 2017. There was a move from half a penny all the way up to 2+ cents for XRP in 2017. Then a move from 2 cents to 20 cents in 2017. Then a move from 15 to 20 cents to $3.80 for XRP. Now, guys, I think that's going to happen again, but in a much larger scale. We could see a massive run up to the $10 range. $10 being my first price target. Then another upwards move to the $25 to $50 range a couple months later. And then, well, not to sound all hypey and everything, but I'm only showing you what this channel's showing. We could see that $100 to $1,000 XRP based on this alone. Just based on what I'm seeing alone. If the pattern repeats, it can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, these are 3-figure numbers right here. And if this repeats, we will be in that range. This scenario exists, in my opinion, for one reason. The reason being regulatory clarity. XRP going through this SEC lawsuit for the first time in crypto history. A Goliath of a crypto is setting an industry standard and will be released first from the shackles of the SEC's grasp. Once that happens, regulatory clarity will be here for our digital asset. And that's going to give it a lot of power. Guys, I can't say it enough. I have always believed in a 3 to 4 digit XRP. And I've said that in the past. This chart, though, makes it seem like it could happen sooner than we all expect. I'm not here telling all of you that it will definitely happen. But what I am going to say is, I'm going to take profits at $10, very small profits. And then I'm going to re-enter. And then more profits at a higher price. Whether that's $25 to $50, I don't know. But somewhere in that range. And then if we correct, I'll buy back again. But most of my portfolio is being held for that 3 to 4 figure price. Because that is why I'm in XRP. I'm not in XRP for the lower values. We are here for the generational wealth. And trust me when I say the Flare network launching will make it so much easier to hold our asset when we're earning a high percentage in passive income. That's going to be outstanding. And too many people are underestimating what's going to come. we have to be realistic. But realistically speaking, I've seen enough crazy things in this space to know that this is possible with a credible asset. And if you actually copy and paste this and put it into where we are in this pattern, it lines up perfectly with the delay to this Ripple SEC case, that 2-month delay, for a perfect moonshot up to a higher range around March to May. We're gonna reach $10, in my personal opinion, around the end of this year. But before that, we still have a ways to go. That is why I have opened up my OnlyFans trading signals. The reason is because I believe other cryptos, other low cap alts will be exploding in value in the immediate short term. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to post a massive update in my OnlyFans trading signals, and I highly recommend all of you take a look. I've posted a Goliath of a crypto in my bull run warning section for my Udemy course. You should all have seen that already. But if you weren't in OnlyFans, please do so, because that's about to be some real opportunities you can take advantage of. Now guys, let's bring it back to this crypto market very quickly. I have personally come across this dude by the name of Plan B, talking about the worst case scenario 2021 for the Bitcoin model, this Bitcoin price. And guys, it looks like this projection that he's been putting out there has been accurate to a T as of right now. There is more fundamental reason why we see weakness in June and possibly July. That was correct. He predicted August a $47,000 Bitcoin price. He predicted in September 43,000 Bitcoin price. Now, in October, he's projecting a $63,000 Bitcoin price. And it looks like we're pretty close to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're off by $2,000, but we still have a little bit of time during the day regardless. That is very accurate. He also sees us potentially going towards the $98,000 range, and in December a $135,000 XRP. Myself with Bitcoin, I've stated an $80,000 to $120,000 Bitcoin seems reasonable. And this goes along with it. And one thing I have to say is, despite how much we don't like Bitcoin maxis, because, you know, they're maxis, Bitcoin going up this much in value is nothing but good for the whole space. The reason is because money flows in. The market cap of crypto, if Bitcoin reached that $120,000 price, would add another $1.2 trillion to it. And that is money that will trickle down to your alts. Trust me when I say this is nothing but great. And more bullish things are at play here. A dude by the name of DevTech stated that Bitcoin's Q4 is off to a good start so far. And he shows how in 2013, we had a July hammer and August followed through. A red September with a shorter body, and then a parabolic green Q4. This is exactly what's playing out right now in 2021. And I think it's most likely going to happen. Here's something I have to say. I'm extremely bullish on crypto this quarter. But this specific portion of this crypto bull run may be slightly shorter than we all expect, and there's a powerful reason why. You see, I was given a perspective builder by a friend recently, and it's made me have to reassess exactly what the timing of this crypto bull run could be. Ladies and gentlemen, a friend of mine showed me a brief video Roaul from Real Vision did about this cycle ending potentially very soon, this specific run up. And after listening to it, I 100% agree. Everyone thinks this is going to end of December. But I think if everyone believes something is fact, then it's probably not true. This is what being a contrarian investor is trying to listen to the things that are unsaid against the grain versus the entire herd. Guys, we're going to have a run up, but I think it's going to be quicker than we expect. The reason I think this is because Q1 2022 will be explosive. Whoa, but what do you mean? Roaul made a powerful point. Ethereum 2.0 is coming out. Lower gas fees and faster transaction times are coming. Ethereum is a Goliath despite how much the XRP army may not like Vitalik and Joseph Lubin right now. Ether will be massive. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, and say Ethereum will probably be a crypto that passes Bitcoin first. It's almost there, and I think it's going to do it. Upon the launch of ETH 2.0, there will be a massive supply shock. It will be a deflationary crypto. And what's going to happen after that, in my opinion, is that utility will slowly begin to ramp up. People will see the value in smart contract infrastructure projects and the speed of payments. NFTs is bringing crypto to the masses. Facebook's metaverse announcement brought digital to the masses. All I'm telling you is, guys, I no longer believe in 4-year cycles. I think that is nonsense. The adoption curve of technology is not going to take years. Now that this is in front of the public's face, the world is ready for faster payments in this technology now. We've been through a 18th month lockdown into a health crisis. We've adapted to our computers. We've adapted to our phones. We have QR code menus. We have Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. Ladies and gentlemen, XRP is the first one going through this case for a reason. Ether will explode and take over Bitcoin's #1 position, and I'm willing to say that. Upon the launch of ETH 2.0, I'll go out on a limb and say that. And in addition, after this regulatory clarity is given to XRP, I think XRP will pass Bitcoin as well. It'll definitely be a heavyweight fight between XRP and ETH to see who the #1 in the crypto space will be. But that's what I'm beginning to read now. That is still speculation on my part, but it's not unfounded in any way, shape, or form. That is looking at the tech developments and how things are playing out in real time. And I think if you ask a lot of people, and you look at what's going on, they'd probably say the same. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be a little shorter than recent ones, but it's because the principles being discussed in this and the strategies being discussed in this are going to be so powerful, you don't need the additional info today. My current views on the crypto market are that if you invested with any sort of logic into utility cryptos, you'll become rich. But if you invested with any sort of logic and have set up a game plan for how to protect your profits, you'll become wealthy. Trusts, LLCs, and tax planning is essential. Rich is a temporary state, while wealth is the embodiment of a character. The difference between rich and wealth is the extra steps, the additional work. Anyone can make 10x on a random crypto. Not everyone can 100x things for the generations to come. That's the difference. And I know that's why the majority of my audience is here, to take that additional step. Plenty of you have taken the additional steps. and we're still getting better. We saw here Decentraland went all the way up to $4.70 yesterday on the news that Facebook was rebranding to Meta to tap into the metaverse and be in the front lines of that. We also have to understand that I believe the US will not get left behind, even though they are a laggard in the crypto space. The US is embracing DeFi. It's embracing numerous other things in the digital space, the metaverse, NFTs, DeFi. All of these things are powerful, and Gary Gensler has stated that they won't ban crypto here in the US. And if that is in fact the case, they're going to bring the hammer down on the scams, but they're going to let the compliant cryptos thrive. It will be volatile and spiky along the way, but you're learning about this space at the right time before the blow off the top moment. I want to congratulate all of you in advance. For those of you in my OnlyFans, stay tuned for that powerful lecture I'm posting today. For those of you in my Udemy course in the description below, expect a couple additional gems that I have come across. And for all of you sitting at home just watching this journey, our time is about to come. The only question is how much money we're going to make, not if we're going to make it. And that puts us all in a powerful position. This is the Bearable Bull here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
I get 24 hours a day just like Bill Gates. I get 24 hours a day just like Beyonce and Jay-Z. You get 24 hours a day, ladies and gentlemen. What do you do with your 24 hours? You need to get more information in our coaching program. All we do is drop content nonstop. And people are like, wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. See, you don't even know what you don't know. How did you let me come from behind and clip you? Do you guys know the studies show the better we look, the more money we make? Which means your website should pass the eyeball test. Your truck should pass the eyeball test. Your people should pass the eyeball test. You should pass the eyeball test. Everybody in this room has a promised land somewhere, but you can't be stuck on the city you like. You got to hear God and go to your promised land. Your promised land might be Utah. Your promised land might be Minnesota. Your promised land might be Wyoming. Hear me clearly. You better use your money to get information and access, and you better be flexible because a real shark is flexible. Can we stop fronting and get real about this thing? And if I can do it, you can do it. I knew nothing about life. I knew nothing about business, but I had the right mindset, and I learned it through sports. And y'all got to hear my story so you understand. I didn't even start on my college basketball team. I came off the bench. At the University of Minnesota, I came off the bench. But in my mind, you can bring me off the bench, but I'm an NBA ball player when you get through talking. When you get through, I'm an NBA ball player. And that's why I would walk around and say, you can't check me. You can't check me. You can't check me. If I was you, I would walk around every day and say, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I declare it right now. I'm worth millions. I'm worth millions. I will receive my salary right now, but I won't accept it as my value. So whatever you receive right now, receive it, but don't you accept it as your value. Because there's more out here for you if you change your mindset.